Hey, Matt Matrix here, and I'd like to talk to you about A to the H to the D, A to the H to the D, A to the H to the D. Sounds like A to the H to the D. ADHD. I'd like to talk to you about ADHD. See, there it is. Typical example of it. It's fun, it's crazy, it's explosive, it's impulsive. Much more fun than being a slow NPC. I can't think, let alone speak with any energy or resonance that captures your attention. A to the H to the D. It's a brilliant thing. And let me talk to you about it. All the people that have it, you may be used to people saying, God, shut up, I can't get a word in edgeways, or oh, I'm sick of the sound of your voice, or oh, slow down, I can't understand what you're saying. They don't get it. Your mind works faster, okay? Faster than other people. You get all these images, visions, and words flying into your mind, and you just have to choose them quick. And sometimes there might be a little stutter or this and that, but in your own mind, it makes perfect sense. It's from another dimension, I find, the people with ADHD, and you can be fantastically successful, okay? Don't let anyone tell you you can't. You can be so successful because you have this super laser type focus, but it only works when you're dealing with a passion or something that you really feel strongly about and enjoy what you're doing. You have to be interested. If you find yourself in a boring 9-to-5 job where you're filing papers or tapping away in an email to someone in a terribly formal language and it has to all be completely correct and spell checked and everything, you're going to think, by 5 o'clock, I can guarantee you. And it's really going to bring you down and you're not going to reach your full potential. So if you have A to the H to the D, or A to the D to the H to the D, or ADHD, just bloody find your passion, all right? That's the message. Find your passion. Because if you don't, the ADHD will consume you. But if you do, then it will be like a superpower, believe me. Because it's almost like your mind functions and works differently, and you can't really be around people that don't understand it or don't have it to a degree themselves. So it's like trying to put, a square peg in a round hole, as they say. You're just not going to fit in. And you're not going to be happy. You're not going to feel like you're doing what you should be doing. So if you can possibly find any endeavor where you work for yourself or creatively, or I'll tell you where I've personally excelled, in sales positions, which are quite autonomous in nature and field-based. So you can literally run your own diary, work from home and manage yourself however you want. And it may seem at first that people think, oh, what's he doing? And I don't agree with this and that. But if they just allow you to step back, if you've got a manager that doesn't micromanage you and allows you to work in the way that works for you, then he will see, or they will, or she will see results come very quickly indeed. But when you are told how to work, and sometimes you think, no, I've got a better way of doing it, or this will work, and other people won't get it, and they'll be like, no, but that's not how it works. You do it this way, and we finish at this time, and we ring these customers at these times. And I'm like, no, let me do it this way and just see. And all the people that have said to me, yes, okay, go on, let's see. I've won awards and been at the top of sales leagues out of hundreds of people. I was very successful, but any job that kind of tried to root me there and sit me there for 8 hours every day and do it this way didn't work. So you need to build something for yourself or have an interest, be it, music, art. I enjoy posting videos and stuff. So I'm thinking, listen, maybe I'll try and build something online. I don't know. But what puts me off that is the whole branding and financial side of it. Because the reasons I want to do things online isn't because I want to be an influencer or have a massive following so I can then advertise and have brands paying me and all this. I don't. There's one reason that I want to put myself out there on a podium to the world and say, hey, this is Matt. And that's because the world is in trouble. And I feel I know a lot about this agenda. So if I'm going to be speaking at all online, it's generally going to be about what the bloody hell is going on in the world and these dark cabals that are just increasingly gripping us tighter. The cage is becoming smaller. Our freedoms are definitely slipping away by the day, especially see that in the UK at the moment. But I've known it for years and it's all over the world. And these are the sorts of things that if you talk about, the algorithm goes, all right, but it's not going to put me off. If you've got a fire burning in your heart, then it goes beyond monetary value. Maybe I'll just grit my teeth and have to bear some sort of bloody miserable 9-to-5 job just to pay the bills. But I will be doing this for free in my free time. And you won't catch me saying, oh, £10.99 per month, subscribe to my Patreon or buy this course and I'll teach you how to rise spiritually and all this stuff. No, if I've got anything to teach anyone, it will be free and it will be given to you out of the love of my heart. Do you agree or disagree? Really pisses me off, because there's some good people online as well that say some really meaningful, powerful stuff. And then they go and ruin it by trying to force you to buy something, and it just devalues everything they said. After I see like, sign up to this and that, or I can tell you more in the masterclass training call for blah, blah, blah. I just think, fuck off, you're not doing it for the right reasons. You don't want to help me, and you certainly don't want to help humanity. Let's be real. Okay? Just how I feel.